you doing?
How can I assist you today?
How would I go about getting a Social Security card?
The security card? Okay.
Yep.
Due to COVID, you cannot get an appointment right now.
Uh-huh.
You gotta call the hotline.
Okay, what if they don't call you back?
Huh?
What if they don't call you back?
What if they don't call you back?
Yep.
I have no control over that. The only thing I can tell you is due to COVID, you have to have an appointment.
No, exactly. I called that number 3 days ago. No one called me back.
You did?
Yes, sir.
That's what I've been told to tell people. I'm just security here.
So who's the supervisor working today?
Huh?
Who's the supervisor?
I'm not exactly sure who it is.
So nobody on site that's in charge?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
So who's working?
The employees.
Okay, and who's the highest ranking employee there?
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you.
Okay, can you find out?
Can I find out?
Sure.
You won't be able to come in today.
No, I don't. I'm not going to come in. I just want to find out who's the highest ranking employee working today.
Okay.
Because I called this number right here, which is the same number over here.
Yeah, the same number. Yeah.
Right, all the same numbers. Trust me, I already did all the research. I called the numbers.
Gotcha.
Actually, I had the supervisor call me back.
Okay.
No one called me back in 3 days. So now we're trying to find out who's the highest ranking person on site that can answer any questions for the public.
Do you know who you spoke to by any chance?
They wouldn't give their name.
Didn't give the names? Okay.
They wouldn't give their name, so
How you doing,
I always got to do follow-up.
Oh, okay. Say that again, sir?
So I'm doing a follow-up because if the supervisor would have called me back, then we could have solved the issue over the phone, maybe. But because he didn't call me back, I'm coming down here in person to find out why they don't call people back.
No, I completely understand.
Sure. If you can find that information up for me, let me know.
What's your first and last name?
They don't even need to know that. They just need to know that.
Well, I need to tell them who is looking.
Tell them External Affairs Porter.
Internal Affairs Porter?
Yep. Yes, sir. They don't need to know your name. They just need to know that they're not answering the phone calls and returning people's calls in a timely manner. I mean, I could be anybody off the street. It doesn't matter. If you're not returning, if you got a number on this thing right here, and they cannot help you, now they tell you go on computer, go online, do this, do that, do that. I understand all that, but not everybody has access to a computer. Not everybody has access to go to the library. So they're telling you to do something that's some people not physically able to do. And the people that live in this community, they're suffering because they have no services in this community. And the other thing I want to point out, if you want to get kids back in school so readily, quick, and fast, how can you put kids back in school if it's not safe for adults to come to work? Now that's very, very, very important because that question is going to come up down the line. You want kids to be in person teaching. You want teachers in person teaching with students, but you cannot have adults meet face to face. And this is going through all the public buildings, all the state buildings, the same scenario. They tell you, oh, you got to make an appointment. So do kids have to make an appointment to go to school? How does that work? Do kids have to make an appointment for education? If it's good for the kids, it should be good for the adults. And if the adults are not listening, how do you expect the kids to listen? Now I seen adults, you tell them, 6 feet apart, and they don't maintain 6 feet apart. How you doing?
Social Security.
No, yeah. Are you one of the higher ranking people there?
No, I work upstairs with the lawyers.
Oh, okay, and I want to speak to somebody in Social Security.
Do you have an appointment?
No. They gave me the runaround. So in order to make an appointment, you got to call this number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you call the number, they don't make an appointment. They say somebody's going to call you back.
Oh, I don't even know.
So no, I know. I called the number. That's why I know. Now I have the security guy decide to give me the highest ranking person on site.
May he talk to you?
Yeah, he talked to me. So I'm just waiting for his response.
All right. Good luck, man.
No problem, buddy. Take care. And you always got to be respectful, and you got to do it the right way. You can be rude, but rudeness doesn't get. Well, it depends. But being rude does not help a lot either. It leaves a bad. I met a few rude people, and it leaves a bad taste. I've seen them several times. just so you know, I'm gonna see if I can call this number. Do I have my phone with me? I think I do. See if I can call this number while we get you guys recording. I don't know how well this is gonna come out, but let's see how we can do this. Is it 855?
Okay, guys.
Roxbury Social Security Office.
The Social Security Administration is taking steps to protect the public and our employees during the coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic. Until further notice, offices are open to provide limited, dire need in-person services by appointment only. We will continue offering services by phone and online. Please stay on the line for an agent or visit us online at www.ssa.gov.
Yeah, they do it to everybody. You have to have an appointment only.
Yeah.
You gotta call that number. Do you call that number, make an appointment?
Contact IRS.
Yeah, I already made an appointment.
Oh, so they just hang out there. The guard should come and let you in if you made an appointment.
Coronavirus.
How long did it take you to make the appointment?
No,
Press
I
or
just
say
called them.
1.
You called them
To
today?
continue with your
No,
call,
not today.
press or say
Like 3 weeks
2.
back.
To
3
hear
weeks
these
ago?
options
Yeah.
again,
Wow,
press
3
or
weeks
say
to make an
9.
appointment. Wow.
To ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options again, press or say 9. Please hold.
Go ahead, sir.
We're looking forward to talking to you. All of our representatives are currently busy. When call volumes are high, your wait time may be up to 15 minutes to speak to a representative. Thanks for holding. Someone will assist you shortly. Please remember to have handy your social security number and any recent mail that we may have sent you. Having this information will help us serve you better. If you want to file for retirement, disability, or spousal benefits, please remember that you have the choice of applying online. For more information about your security,
Hold on a second.
form,
So,
and the complete
as of right now,
online
there's nobody here to
please visit us
speak to you,
online
and
at
because you don't have an appointment, it's COVID, you cannot come in. So you
I got you. So there's nobody in authority, nobody at any kind of rank.
they cannot speak to you without an appointment or anything because of COVID.
All right.
So, I'm sorry about that.
No problem. I'm gonna hang around and see if I can make an appointment.
Yeah, no problem. You want to call this line right here?
Yeah, I'm on the phone now holding.
Oh, you are?
I'm,
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Okay, no problem, sir. And I appreciate your patience.
at 1-800.
So I have an appointment today. Sorry? Oh, what time? At 10:15. Okay. I just gotta grab the piece of paper real quick. The web. Sure, please.
I'm gonna see if I get a close up on this information so everybody can see it. This is the one in Spanish right here.
Identification? An ID? An ID? Yep. What time is your appointment? 10:15.
Thank you for holding. We appreciate your patience. If you want to file for retirement, disability, or spouse's benefits, or if you are just looking for information, you may want to visit our website at www.socialsecurity.gov. There you will find important information about your benefits and our procedures. For many people, doing business with Social Security online from the comfort of their home or office is the fastest and most convenient way.
The only reason why I came down here because I spoke to somebody on the phone, and they assured me a supervisor would call me that same day, and no one called me. And I kept my lines available for them to call me, and they haven't called me. So that's when you gotta hold your government officials accountable. And just so you know, there's not that many people inside there. There's not many people inside there at all. Just based on the parking spaces already.
For holding, we appreciate your patience.
There's only like 5 cars in that parking lot. So if 3 of them belong to the employees, then you know how many cars could be in this parking lot's empty over here. And the other parking lot over here probably belongs to the law office, but there's only a few cars in this parking lot too, like 3. So that tells you how many people are in the building. Now, assuming maybe 1 or 2 could have taken the bus, the cab, or the Uber, it's still not a lot of people in this building. As far as I know, what I observed, I only seen like 5 employees going. I could be wrong, because they got different floors. They got a law office upstairs, so maybe half that, who knows, but it's not that many employees in there. This gentleman I spoke to a little while ago, he said it took him 3 weeks to make an appointment. So if you make an appointment, you're 3 weeks out. That's what it sounds like. You notice I'm still on hold. They say it's about the 15-minute wait period on hold. So we'll see how that works out. And I happen to notice a lot of people getting turned away. That's what put me onto this story. I've seen a lot of elderly people and handicapped people get turned away. And I'm saying, if you... Hello? Yes, how would I go about getting a Social Security card?
Go online to educate.gov.
If I want to make an appointment, how would I go about doing that?
Our offices are closed. If you're a U.S. citizen, you have a Social Security number, you have to do it online.
What if I'm not able to go online?
Mail in your documents to your local office.
So there's no way to make an appointment to get a Social Security card?
No. Alright.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
They're going to tell you the same thing.
What's your name? Hello? Can I get your name, please? She hung up on me. Just so you guys know, she hung up on me when I asked for their name. Now this is why I do this kind of stuff. I'm gonna redial them back and see if I can get. Now they literally hung up the phone, which, you know, that's another issue we have. People hanging up phones on customers. You ask them for their name, they hang up the phone. That's the second time this happened. I'm glad I got this one on recording though. They will hang the phone up on you when you ask for their name. And Charlie Baker, these are your state employees. I'm calling the State House. I'm gonna put you on notice. Putting you on notice. If they don't clean up this act right away, there's gonna be a problem.
Offering services by phone and online. Please stay on the line for an agent or visit us online at www.ssa.gov/online services. If you have any questions regarding the economic impact payment,
She said they're going to tell you the same thing and hung the phone up on me. Basically saying that you're not going to try to service me. And access denial of service is another violation of your civil rights.
To continue with your call, press or say 2. To hear these options again, press or say 9. To ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options again,
Pressing
press
0
or say
again.
9. We did not recognize your selection. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options again, press or say 9.
I'm pressing 0. 0.
We did not recognize your selection. To hear field office hours and directions,
Something's wrong with their
press or
system,
say
too.
4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these
0.
options again, press or say 9.
That's weird. Something's wrong with their
Please
service.
hold.
Now, it took like 3 times for it to go through. Like, and I got a pretty new phone, so it's not my phone.
We're looking forward to talking to you. All of our representatives are currently busy. When call volumes are high,
Now, this time I'm going to actually speak to a supervisor right away. Not even asking what I'm looking for. Just speak to a supervisor. A lot of them are answering from their house, and that's the reason why they didn't want to put a supervisor on. But if you can't transfer me to a supervisor, you should give me a supervisor that I can contact. And that's the problem. A lot of our government officials are hiding because of the COVID. They're using the COVID to do mischief and wicked things. A lot of wicked things are going on while the COVID virus is taking place. Just so you guys know.
Please be aware of scammers impersonating Social Security employees over the phone. Scammers are using threatening language to try and obtain more information. If you suspect that you have been scammed, hang up immediately and contact the Social Security fraud hotline at 1-800-269-0277.
Those of you who don't know where I'm at, I'm down here by Dudley Square, which is right across from the post office. But now they call Nubian Square. And the post office is right across the street over there. So this is the perfect location to do a First Amendment audit on all buildings. You got the post office, the police station, the bus station, the post, what you call this, the Social Security office. You got quite a few places right in the same area. The fire station down the street. With the library around the corner. There's quite a few different places over here. You got the school department, which is Boston. I call it Madison Park. Some people call it the. There's like 2 schools in one over there, I believe it is. The Owenberger, and I think it is.
Thank you for holding. We appreciate your patience. If you want to file for retirement, disability, or spouse's benefits, or if you are just looking for information, you may want to visit our website at www.socialsecurity.gov. There you will find important information about your benefits and our procedures. For many people, doing...
And you can't even make an appointment to come get... Yes, can I speak to a supervisor, please? She hung the phone up again, just so you know. That's the 2nd time in a row you hung the phone up. Do it again and see if they're hanging the phone up again. Now this is documentation. Now this is gonna be a report now, because now you got access denied. You know, you're denying me equal.
Social Security Office.
You can't make this stuff up, guys. You can't make this stuff up.
Protect the public and our employees during the coronavirus.
And I'm gonna ask them who's answering the phones, because now they gotta hold people accountable.
Dire need in-person services. by phone and online. Please stay on the line for an agent or visit us online at www.ssa.gov/online services. If you have any questions regarding the economic impact
Now,
payment,
when I was doing it earlier, that's the same response I get. They won't give you your name. Now, they say these calls are being monitored or recorded. If that's the case, then they should have some kind of document of what took place over the phone. And if they don't, then it's bad public record keeping.
Listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options, please hold. Moving forward, all of our representatives are currently busy. When call volumes are high, your wait time may be up to 15 minutes to speak to a representative. Thank you for holding.
Now, you guys can call this number and voice your concerns.
Your social security number and any email that
Please voice your concerns.
having a different
Call the State House as well. I believe the State House is 617-725-4000. I might be wrong on it. I gotta check that out.
For more information about social security, form and
But you can look it up on online. State House number. Maybe 724-4000. I haven't been called down there in a while.
Scammers impersonating Social Security employees over the phone. Scammers are using threatening language to try and obtain more information. If
Foxbury Social Security, how can I help you?
Hi, can I get the name of the person I'm talking to?
My name is Natasha.
Natasha, can I speak to your supervisor, please?
May I ask for the reason of that?
I haven't got any call back, and I requested a call back from the supervisor 3 days ago, and they assured that they will call me today. And I'm trying to obtain a Social Security card, and they gave me a runaround. I wanted to make an appointment to obtain a Social Security card.
Can I have your name and social?
Neza Porter.
I'm here with the pilot, say that it's Bravo K1.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys live there on 909 Alty Street, the tire shop.
Okay, hold on. I'm talking with my supervisor that was supervisor for the day. He's going to check his email. And so just so I got it right, so I can relay the information to him correctly, you said that you spoke with someone and the supervisor was supposed to call you because you want to come in for a card, like a Social Security card.
Right, they didn't call me back. I just wanted, all I wanted is a Social Security card. I want to make an appointment to pick up a Social Security card or file for one, for a copy of one.
And you told them the reason you need it, right?
I did tell them the reason I needed it. Yes, I did. Yep.
He's having a dispute with his sister there. Alright, hold on.
Can you check 55 Copeland Street? Because of the suspicious box on our front steps. Black box with wires attached to it.
66, Target Street, Union Station.
101.
012 221. Thank you. I have that.
As you can see, I've been out here about a half an hour, and only one customer came through this doorway. So you're telling me you're basically serving one customer in a half an hour, which is not very productive at all. One customer in the whole half an hour. Keep in mind, everybody's still getting paid. No one's got a pay cut from the Social Security office that I know of.
Are you okay? So are you at the office right now?
Yes, I'm out front of the door. Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Take me off at Copeland.
And I know the process of getting a Social Security copy of your card. It's less than 5 minutes in the computer, and they give you a certificate that you applied for, and they mail it to you in 3 to 7 business days. Gotta start doing more government buildings. I'm gonna start doing a lot more audits on government buildings, just to make sure.
What are you doing there again?
The Echo 103, Echo 202, 1459 BMW Parkway. I don't have an apartment for for a mail that called saying that he's living in substandard housing.
Well, I'm on the phone now. Still talking. Appreciate your help, man. I know you're the middleman. There's only so much you can do.
Wilfredo Figueroa. I don't have an apartment or floor at that address. Just 1459 BMW.
I understand COVID virus and all that stuff, but if the post office is open and they're federal employees, and you're able to pick up your packages and mail your packages at the post office, and you're behind a window, just like in the Social Security office. Keep in mind, when you go inside the Social Security office, they're behind a window, they're behind the glass. So you're not coming in direct contact with the people unless you come around that counter. I've been inside it before, I know the layout. If you can have the post office open, which is right across the street, and they have no restrictions as far as people walking in, people don't have to make an appointment to mail their letters, people don't have to make an appointment to pick up their letters from the P.O. box, but you got to make an appointment to get Social Security services over here. Now I understand the Social Security office is busy, and they could limit the amount of people who come inside. But that doesn't mean you have to make an appointment. You can just tell people, hey, 10 people at a time, line up out here. We're going to send in 3 at a time. It's easy. It's very, very easy. And Charlie Baker, I'm calling Charlie Baker on this one. He has a COVID task force. People getting paid good money for purposes like this. Just like these purposes here. You had a network that crashed a couple of weeks ago. A whole lot of stuff they got going on. You have people that you appoint to a task force that cannot perform their natural duties, and that's a big issue. Now you
I'm back.
no problem. Take your time.
All right, so here's the thing. Did you process your card online on Wednesday?
I believe I did.
Yeah, you're all set. Your card went out in the mail yesterday.
Okay, so the question was, so even with that paper, I supposed to have something saying that I got a copy of my Social Security card.
You should have been able to print it after processing it.
Yeah, but they said that's not good enough. They need something with an actual, they want the actual physical card, to be honest with you.
I mean,
I know
can
that.
send something out to you, but you're probably going to have your card by the time it gets to you.
Just the fire department, no.
Oh, okay.
So just, what is the address and your
You have the correct address, correct? You have the PO box number.
That's where it looks like your card got mailed to you yesterday.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Appreciate your help. Can I get your name for the record? All right. Take care. I think she said her name was Natasha. Well, she did the best she can. She said the card's in the mail, which it should be in the mail. But my whole point is everything has to be online. Now, say for example, I don't have a